Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 really simple steps to help you feel more successful and more motivated in life. A lot of times in life, most of us have big dreams for ourselves, we have big ambitions, if you want to own your own company, you want to write a book one day, you want to be the face of a big company, you want to open your own restaurant, whatever it is for you guys, a lot of us have these big dreams for ourselves, but the thing with setting such high goals is they take a long time to achieve, and they take constant hard work, constant dedication. They take everyday efforts, and because they take so long for us to achieve these big goals, we can oftentimes get discouraged. We can feel like we are not progressing. We can feel like things just aren't moving forward for us, that we are not seeing any results of the things that we're doing. We don't feel like things are changing in our life or that we are getting anywhere. So here's, like I said, 5 really simple steps to help you feel like you're still progressing, to help you feel more successful and more motivated every day. The first step is to make yourself a list. Make yourself a to-do list. Try and aim for every single day. If you can, do a weekly one, but try and aim for every day if you can. And this is a really simple thing, but make a physical list. By writing it down somewhere, you've made it, like I said, a physical thing. You not only see this on the regular basis, you see this all the time, so it constantly reminds you that it needs doing, but it then rewires it in your brain that this is more important because you have written it down, because it's then there, and again, a physical thing. So I have, like, you can't see it, but I have like a decent sized whiteboard in my room, and I like that. For me, that works because it is like right by my door. I see it regularly. I'm in my room most of my time, so I see that regularly, and I just like having a whiteboard. But you can do it like on a piece of paper. Some people even have really little sticky notes that are today's to-do list. It doesn't matter the size of it, but write a list down and set yourself goals and things that you want to achieve each day. Step number 2 is to fill this list with small, simple things, like to celebrate these small successes in life. And this, I think, is really key. You can put on your list, really, like for instance, on my list today, one of my things was to take my bin out and empty my bin from today. And that is such a simple thing. But because it is so simple, it's very easy for me to just dismiss it and to not do it. It's very easy for me to look at it and go, well, that's not full yet, so I don't really need to take that out yet. I'll just do that another time, and to just forget about it. But when you fill your list with really simple things that you need to do, put a wash on, or tidy a certain place, or whatever, certain household things. If you are wanting to write a book, put something on your list, like write 2 pages, put such a small number on it that it's only going to take you, you'll look at it and you think it takes 10, 20, 30 minutes or something like that, and you'll be more inclined to do it because it's only a small thing, because it's going to take you a small amount of time. But chances are, once you have gotten started on your work, you'll be more inclined to keep going and to write more than your 2 pages. And then when it comes to either the end of the day or as you've done it, however you like to do it, and you are either wiping it off your whiteboard or crossing it off your list, ticking it off, however again you want to do it, it feels really good when you tick off all these little things. Like, yeah, I've done all that today. And it's like a little endorphin rush, a little drop of dopamine's gone in your system. You feel really good, yeah, I've achieved loads, I've swiped that off, I've done that. It's a nice feeling, and it's celebrating the small successes. Take, like I said, you have something towards your goal. If you want to write a book, just put 2 pages. So do small things, simple things and bigger things on your list. Step number 3 is about the obstacles and challenges that you may face in life. There are going to be certain setbacks that come up. For me, for example, when in the evening, you're always dead motivated, you're always like, right, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna get loads done, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna go to the gym, blah blah blah. And then this morning I woke up and something had happened. There was a situation and it put me in a bit of a like off mood, and I could feel myself already thinking, right, well, I can't be asked then to film this YouTube video that I wanted to film today. I can't be asked doing certain things. I'm not in the right mood, I'm not in the right headspace, so I'm not going to do it. And I was going to push off my plans for today because I was not in a good like headspace. And like that seems to be a reoccurring like thing that comes up, or a reoccurring obstacle that comes up for me. So when I get motivated and made plans for myself, something seems to happen that day that seems to knock me off course, and I let it knock me off course. You know, the trick is to get back on it, is to stay in alignment, stay with that motivation, and to continue going even if, you know, like get yourself in the mood for it. And at the end of the day, when we are making new goals for ourselves, things are not always going to work out the way we want. Things are not always going to go to plan. Be prepared for that. Be prepared for when things don't do as well as you thought they were going to do, and keep moving past obstacles anyway. Step number 4 is all about being positive, and the phrase that I'm going to steal off my boyfriend, well, he spoke to me about it this morning anyway, and he gave me the idea for it. Phrase that he uses all the time is focus on the solutions, not the problems. It's very easy for us to think like, well, I'm unhappy in my job, and then just continue to be unhappy in your job and allow that to affect your personal life, allow that to affect your home life, and just continue to sit in the thought of, I'm not happy in my job. Think about what's the solution to that problem then. The solution is, why are you unhappy in your job? Are you unhappy because of something to do with the work, your managers, your co-workers? So what's the solution? Can I talk to my manager about this and resolve this issue? Yeah, great. Am I unhappy at my job simply because I don't want to be there? Then I need to start looking for another job. I need to figure out what it is I want to do with my life and start moving towards that, instead of keeping myself in this, I'm not happy here. I need to figure out where I need to be and start making steps towards it. So focus on the solutions rather than the problems. You know, if you're not where you're at where you want to be, if things aren't working the way you want them to be working, why are they not? Try a new aspect and go like focus on a new thing. Focus on like the answer to why you are not, why things are not working for you. Step number 5 is also another key one, in my opinion. And step number 5 is all about gratitude. A lot of people will say that, you know, it's very important every day to express gratitude. This is something that I believe. And they'll do things, you know, like they'll wake up and they'll be like, I'm grateful to be alive today. I'm grateful for my friends, my family, like my loved ones. I'm grateful for my job, blah, 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 blah. And they'll list 3 or 5 things minimum, depends on the person, about what they're grateful for. Start noticing what you are grateful for what you have already achieved. Start to feel proud of yourself for things that you have already done. You know, and this doesn't have to always be a physical thing. You know, start saying where you are proud of yourself for like having the confidence to step out of your comfort zone that day and try something new. I'm grateful for, you know, leaving behind like that person that was toxic in my life. You know, I'm grateful for finally letting that person go. I'm grateful, yesterday I was very grateful and proud of myself for actually making some effort to learn my keyboard, which has kind of just been sat there a little bit recently. You know, and express gratitude at least once a day for the things that you are proud of, that you have already done and you have already achieved. Like, I'm proud of myself for making this YouTube video. This is something that is not in my normal, I don't normally make videos like this, you know, it's a bit new for me, so I'm proud of myself for doing this today. Celebrate and, you know, show gratitude to yourself for things you have already achieved. You know, it makes you feel like, you know, I am successful in my life. I do things, you know, I do like already manifest a lot and achieve a lot already. You know, think of how many of you have, used like the term of being a big kid. How do we speak to children? When we recognize that a children has done something all by themselves, like they've eaten all their dinner, they have put them shoes on all by themselves, they have had a good day at school, you give them praise, you give them recognition, you give them validation and make them feel worthy. You say, good job, well done, you did that today, yeah. You know, and you make them feel good about it. You need to speak to yourself in the same way. Recognize what it is that you did today that you deserve praise for, and be grateful to yourself and proud of yourself for doing that. Like I said, so we'll recap. First point, make a list. Make a physical list that you're going to see every day, work at it, and yeah. Step number 2, so put big and small things on your list. Step number 3 is to not allow obstacles to get in your way and deter you. Step number 4, focus on solutions, not the problem. Stay positive about the whole situations. And step number 5 is show gratitude to yourself and be proud of yourself for what you have already achieved. These are like really, really simple things. These are things that I think are going to be really, really beneficial to me, that I have just started doing, and I already see a good benefit from it. These, you know, are really, again, just daily things that we can do, or even weekly. So that's it. That's all, folks. If you enjoyed this video, then please hit that like button and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos in the future. Also, check out my Etsy store that I will leave linked in the description. I sell mostly crystal bracelets, like similar to these kinds of ones, but I have various other spiritual related things on there as well. Like I said, I'll leave that in the description box. Go check that out. All right, bye guys. Thanks for watching.